Hey guys, welcome to break 708. It's a case of Upper Deck Series 1, 17-18. Someone will win a free box of Series 1 tonight too after the break. So let's do the randoms. So we got the names. Just turn that off on a sec, guys. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Here's the teams, always in a different order for our breaks. Okay, good luck, guys. We're going to do everything by 3. Here we go. There's the first random. Here's second. So 2. Yeah, it looks like it's really slow. There's the third random. We got Washington on 30. Jersey's on 23. Edmonton's on 22. And Vancouver's on 21. Arizona's on 20. Flyers on 19. And Boston on 18. Wow. All the big teams. Hey, Dallas, Rangers on 1. Dallas on 2. Okay, so we'll copy that. I'll move that over here. Let's go on. Okay, here we go. And then now we'll random the names as the spots you guys bought 3 times. Okay, here's the first one. Here's number 2. That's pretty bad, Curtis, so just bear with it. It might get better. I'm going to go try to slow. I could tell by just how the camera's moving. I don't know if I'm cutting in and out either. So here's the third and final random. So it says 3 there. So we got Scary C at the bottom. And then Kelly at the top. Copy that and put it right beside it. Okay, so how the teams will go. Rangers goes to Kelly. Dallas, Mackenzie York. Calgary Flames goes to Ursinator. Toronto goes to Luke. Colorado goes to Randy Wanandy. LA Kings, Skinny 8. Pittsburgh, Alexander the Great. Carolina, Ursinator. Columbus goes to Jim Sheehead. And Nashville, Curtis Brown. Islanders goes to Luke. Tampa Bay goes to Papa Rick. Chicago, Curtis Brown. Ottawa goes to Randy Waniandy. Buffalo, Alexander the Great. The Ducks, Rocker 02. Wild goes to Elliot 817. Boston, Papa Rick. Flyers, Elliot 817. Arizona, Papa Rick. Canucks, Patty 80. Oilers goes to Rocker 02. Devils, Yoda Man. Jets goes to Dwayne H. Detroit goes to Adrian P. The Sharks goes to Warren. St. Louis Canadians and Florida Panthers goes to Rocker 02. And Washington goes to Scary C. So I'll give you guys a few minutes. I guess Curtis and Skinny 8. And Rick, if you guys want, whoever's not on, if you guys want to trade, say it now. Oh, this is not going to stay. So we got 12 boxes here. Right. 6. You guys can see them there. And another 6. Okay. So I'm assuming we're sticking to our teams, guys. So let's get this underway. because it probably will be a long one. Okay, good luck, guys. Box number 1. Okay, good luck, everyone. Start off with a Jamie Benn 100th Centennial Standouts for Dallas. We have a canvas Oliver Ekman-Larsson for the Coyotes. We have a Shining Stars red of Brad Marchand for the Boston Bruins. Shining Stars of Mark Scheifele for Winnipeg. YouTube's fine, guys. Jason Demers canvas for Florida. We have a young gun, Victor Mete for the Habs. We have our second young gun, Alex Kerfoot for the Avalanche. We have a portrait of JT Miller for the New York Rangers. Centennial standouts of Marian Hossa for Chicago. Shining Stars, Max Pacioretty for the Habs. We have a portrait of Clayton Keller for the Coyotes, a rookie portrait. We have an Ian McCoshen, young gun for the Florida Panthers. Centennial standouts of Evgeny Malkin for Pittsburgh. Shining Stars, Sidney Crosby for Pittsburgh. Okay, Dan's at the door, so after this box, I'll go let him in. We have a portrait, Eric Stahl for the Wild. Centennial standouts, John Tavares. Canvas, John Tavares as well for the Islanders. We have a young gun, Kyler Yamamoto for the Edmonton Oilers. We We have a young gun of John Hayden for the Hawks. We have a Centennial Standouts of Guy Lafleur. If you guys want to check and see which ones are variations, you never know, we might pull. And then we got a UD exclusive, 7 of 100 of Matt Stajan for the Flames. We have a UD game jersey, Colton Parayko for the St. Louis Blues. UD portrait of Hampus Lindholm for the Ducks. A young gun of John Gillies for the Flames. UD canvas, Pavel Zacha for the Devils. Okay, that's box one. Bear with me. I'm just going to let Dan in. Okay, guys, sorry. I am back. And you want to just come grab the commons when you can. Did I give you the keys? Okay. Okay. Box two, guys. Start off with a young gun, Josh Hosang for the New York Islanders. UD canvas, Nick Leddy for the Islanders. Austin Matthews, Shining Stars for Toronto. We have a Centennial Standouts of Henrik Sedin for the Canucks. UD canvas, Ryan Getzlaff for the Ducks. We have an Adrian Kempe young gun and an autograph in the same pack. So Adrian Kempe for the LA Kings. Just leave right there. And then an autograph signature sensation, Sebastian Aho for the Carolina Hurricanes. Centennial Standouts, Joe Thornton for the Sharks. We have a young gun, CJ Smith for the Buffalo Sabres. UD portrait, Jacob Voracek for the Flyers. And then a Centennial Standouts of Martin Brodeur, card number 98. I'm just going to do something here, guys. Okay, that one's not a variation. See if the Guy Lafleur, no, Guy Lafleur is not a variation either. Okay, just wanted to check. We have a game jersey of Frederick Anderson for the Leafs. We have a portrait, rookie portrait, Josh Hosang for the Stars. Or sorry, Islanders, I mean. UD canvas, it is Rick Nash for the Rangers. We have a Shining Stars red, Max Pacioretty for the Habs. UD portrait, Devin Dubnyk for the Wild. Shining Stars, Nicholas Backstrom for the Capitals. We have UD canvas, Nikolai Ehlers for the Jets. We have a young gun. It's Robert Haig for the Philadelphia Flyers. We have a Centennial Standouts, Grant Fuhr, number 13. Cool shot. That's for the Oilers. And then we got an Alex Formenton, young gun for the Ottawa Senators. We have a Centennial standout of Erik Karlsson for the Ottawa Senators. Shining Stars of Johnny Gaudreau for the Flames. UD portraits of Ryan Getzlaf for the Ducks. And our last young gun for the New Jersey Devils, Will Butcher. Okay, box 3. Centennial standouts of PK Subban for Nashville. Shining Stars of Alexander Wenberg for Columbus. We have a Erik Karlsson portrait, Ottawa. We have a young gun of Vince Dunn for the St. Louis Blues. Beauty canvas, Andy Green for the Devils. We have a Shining Stars red of Austin Matthews for Toronto. We have a Mark Recchi for Centennial standout for the Flyers. We have a Gabriel Carlson young gun for the Columbus Blue Jackets. We have a Centennial Standouts of Raymond Bourque for Colorado. We have a UD game jersey of Aaron Ekblad for the Panthers. We have a portrait, Jonathan Toews, Chicago. A young gun of Jacob Forsbacka Carlson. Win in a longest name. Pack War, eh? Boston Bruins there. Centennial Standouts of Alex Delvecchio for the Red Wings. We have a rookie, Johnny Brodzinski for the Kings. Ryan McDonough portrait for the New York Rangers. We have a Cam Talbot Shining Stars for the Oilers. Hopefully he shines some stars this year. Then we have a Jason Zucker canvas for the Wild. We have a young gun of Logan Brown for the Ottawa Senators. We have a young gun canvas. It is of Colin White for the Ottawa Senators. That's our first one. We should expect to get 6 in this case. Shining Stars, Brad Marchand for the Boston Bruins. I'll lower that a little too so you guys can see maybe better. Portrait of Carey Price for the Habs. We have a Bobby Clark Centennial Standout for the Flyers. A canvas of Jake McCabe for Buffalo. And a young gun of Jake DeBrusk for the Boston Bruins. Three down and 9 to go. Centennial Standouts, Jerome Iginla for Calgary. We have a young gun, Alex DeBrincat for the Chicago Blackhawks. We have a Dougie Gilmore Centennial Standout for Toronto. Shining Stars of Connor McDavid for the Oilers. A portrait of Mikko Rantanen for Colorado. We have a Nathan Walker, a young gun, Washington Capitals, newest member of the Oilers. Centennial Standout, Frank Mahovlich. No, it'd be the color image, Toronto. We have a young gun of Samuel Morin for the Flyers. We have a UD portraits of Connor McDavid for the Edmonton Oilers. Centennial Standouts, Stan Mikita for the Hawks. We have our first clear cut. It is of Thomas Grice for the New York Islanders. UD portrait, Matthew Tkachuk. We have a canvas of Ryan Ellis, Nashville. Shining Stars red, Michael Granlund for Minnesota. UD portrait of Vladimir Tarasenko for the Blues. Shining Stars, Pekka Rinne for Nashville. We have a canvas of Michael Matheson for the Panthers. Young gun, Carter Rowney for the Pittsburgh Penguins. We have a young gun, Denis Gurianov for the Dallas Stars. We have a young gun canvas, Jake DeBrusk for the Boston Bruins. Shining Stars of Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Mike Gartner Centennial Standouts for the Capitals. Then we have a canvas of Cam Fowler for the Ducks. And then our young gun is Brock Besser for the Canucks. Okay, box number 5. Hey, how's it going, Hap fan? Cal Rosen Young Gun for the Leafs. Canvas of Philippe Forsberg for the Predators. Shining Stars red of Carey Price for the Habs. We have a Centennial Standout of Rod Brindamore for the Hurricanes. We have a young gun, Jake Dotchin for Tampa Bay. Patrick Laine portrait for the Jets. Canvas of Jared Spurgeon for the Wild. Shining Stars, Ryan Johansson for the Preds. Portrait of Leon Draisaitl for the Oil. Centennial Standouts of Ed Belfour for the Stars. And then a Joel Ward canvas for the Sharks. And a young gun, Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Shining Stars of Jeff Carter for the Kings. We have a canvas, Torrey Krug for the Boston Bruins. We have Andreas Borgman, Young Gun for the Maple Leafs. Centennial Standouts of Mario Lemieux for Pittsburgh. Shining Star, Victor Arvidsson, Nashville. Portrait of Evgeny Malkin for Pittsburgh. And then a UD exclusive, 73 of 100 of Josh Bailey for the Islanders. Centennial Standouts, Peter Forsberg for Colorado. We have a Marcus Sorensen Young Gun for the San Jose Sharks. Pretty bad connection, Habs fan tonight. We have a Centennial Standouts. It is of Maurice Richard for the Habs. We have a Young Gun Acetate. It is a good one. Alex DeBrincat for the Chicago Blackhawks. There we go, at least in focus. Congratulations, Chicago. That's a good hit. Curtis Brown, nice one, if you're listening. We have a Taylor Hall portrait for the Devils. Then we have a Young Gun, Nicholas Curdiles for the Ducks. Okay, here's box 6. Are you listening, Luke? Yes, I did. I saw it. Thanks. I already almost cut myself. We have a Centennial Standouts. It's Bill Barilko, Toronto. Young Gun Canvas. Philip Chittle for the Rangers. Chittle. Shining Stars, Henrik Zetterberg, Detroit. We have a Centennial Standout, Pierre Pilot. Sorry, Pilot. That's for you, John Wong. Oh, wow. We got a Young Gun exclusive. We got a UD Canvas, John Klingberg first for Dallas. And a Young Gun exclusive. It's number 34 of 100. Jacob Forsbacka Carlson for the Bruins. Just need a high gloss next now, right, guys? We have a Anders Bjork for the Bruins, Young Gun. We have a Christian Fisher Young Gun for the Coyotes. Portrait of Rasmus Ristolainen, Buffalo. Centennial standout of Mark Messier for the New York Rangers. A UD canvas checklist. It's Carey Price and Bobrovsky. So it's Montreal Canadiens and the Columbus Blue Jackets. So that'll be random for you two guys after the break. UD game jersey. It's Sam Reinhart for Buffalo. Portrait of Jeff Carter for the Kings. We have a young gun, Travis Sanheim for the Flyers. Young gun of Vladislav Kamenov for Nashville. We have a Sidney Crosby Centennial Standouts. Not a variation. Pittsburgh. We have a Shining Stars, Michael Granlund for the Minnesota Wild. Portrait of Mike Hoffman for Ottawa. We have a young gun, Tage Thompson for the Blues. Canvas of Ryan Kessler for the Ducks. Shining Stars red, Tyler Seguin for the Stars. Centennial standout, Stevie Yzerman for Detroit. We have a young gun, Tyson Yost for the Avalanche. Portrait, Vincent Trocheck for the Florida Panthers. And then Shining Stars, Craig Anderson for the Ottawa Senators. That's box 6, guys. Yeah, you can bring it back after. I got one here. You don't have to bring it, like right now. All right, guys, 6 more to go. Wow, it's freezing a lot, eh? Okay, pack 1. We have a young gun, Adrian Kempe. Kempe, then. Let's see if UD1 is okay. I guess it's a little better. At least it's shown it. Okay. Pack 2. We have a portrait, Philippe Forsberg, Nashville. Centennial standouts, Boreas Salmon for Toronto. We have a Shining Stars, Nikolai Ehlers for the Jets. We have a portrait of Sean Couturier for the Flyers. We have a young gun of CJ Smith for the Buffalo Sabres. Centennial standout, Daniel Sedin for the Canucks. We have a canvas of Mikko Rantanen for the Colorado Avalanche. Then we have a clear-cut superstar. It is of Jacob Voracek. For the Philadelphia Flyers, sorry. Just looking at the Luongo. We have a Josh Hosang young gun, for the Islanders. And then we have a Centennial standout. It is Jean Beliveau. Well, this could be a variation because it does say white jersey, so you guys should double check. Looks like he is wearing white there, right? Come on, Breakers, man. So it might be, I'm not sure. I got to see the other one first, I guess. We have a John Gibson UD game jersey for the Ducks. And then a portrait of Daniel Sedin for the Canucks. Sorry, for the Ducks and Canucks, yeah. And then we have a Centennial standout of Red Kelly for the Red Wings. We have a canvas of Elias Lindholm for Carolina. Shining Stars red, James Van Riemsdyk for Toronto. Sidney Crosby, Shining Stars, Pittsburgh. UD canvas, Ryan Hartman, Chicago. We have a Will Butcher young gun for the New Jersey Devils. We have a Tyson Yost young gun for the Avalanche. Canvas Jack Eichel for Buffalo. Shining Stars, Connor McDavid, Oilers. Centennial standouts of Ryan Getzlaf for the Ducks. We have a Vladislav Kamenov, young gun for the Predators. Kamenev. Portrait Max Domi for the Coyotes. Okay, here's number 8. Breaker seems way better now. Have a canvas and Andre Vasilevsky. Sorry. Shining Stars red. Nicholas Backstrom for the Capitals. What is it? Oh, I missed it. Thanks, buddy. In this the one I just gave you? Okay. Patrick Kane. Thanks for Dan. Lucky looked at him right away. Portrait. I missed this. Blake Wheeler. UD exclusives for the Jets. 29 of 100. Shining Stars. Tuukka Rask for the Boston Bruins. UD canvas. Nathan McKinnon, Colorado. We have a young gun, Alec Tush. So sorry, that's for the Vegas Golden Knights. I don't have Vegas on my thing. All their hits will be random. Just remembered that, guys. Centennial standout, Steven Stamkos, Tampa Bay. We have a Lucas Wallmark, young gun for the Hurricanes. Centennial standouts of Claude Giroux for the Flyers. We have a Shining Stars of Tyler Seguin for the Stars. Portrait Max Pacioretty for the Habs. We have a young gun, Philip Chittle for the New York Rangers. Shining Stars, James Van Riemsdyk, Toronto. We have a young gun and a Centennial puck drop. Okay, so it's Charlie McAvoy. First one of him, Boston. And then we have a ceremonial puck drop of Ray Bourque. That's a beautiful Boston pack. That's for the Boston Bruins. We have a Brad Marchand portraits. Bruins keep rolling, eh, guys? At least this box. And we have a Centennial standout of Patrick Kane. For the Chicago Blackhawks. UD canvas, Alex Goligoski for the Coyotes. We have a young gun of Riley Barber for the Washington Capitals. Oh, come on, Breakers. I spoke too soon or what? Even YouTube pros, come on. YouTube's still good, guys. Okay, I guess Breakers is back too. Can you hear me, Skinny, on Breakers? Habs fan, you can hear me? The last one was a Riley Barber. It's going to be in the YouTube recording, just so you guys know. Stay with me. So the next pack, this box is a Young Gun canvas, Denis Gurionov for the Dallas Stars. We have a Centennial Standouts, Paul Coffey for the Oilers. And then we have a Centennial Standouts of Timo Solani for the Winnipeg Jets. We have a UD game jersey. It's Adam Larson for the Edmonton Oilers. UD portrait Brock Besser for the Canucks. And our last Young Gun, it's a Nico Heishore. He usually comes with McAvoy, they say. Not all the time, but New Jersey Devils. Okay, 4 to go. So let's hope we can make it without any disruptions from our internet or our feed. Okay, pack 1. Shining Star, Ryan Johansson, Nashville. We have a Sebastian Aho canvas. Just slipped right out. Carolina. Shining Stars red, Sergei Bobrovsky for Columbus. Centennial Standouts, Sly Apps for the Leafs. Portrait of Artem Anisimov, sorry, for the Hawks. And a Young Gun, Kyler Yamamoto for the Edmonton Oilers. We have a UD canvas, a Braden Point, Tampa Bay. We have a Young Gun, Ian McCoshen for the Panthers. Centennial Standouts of Dennis Potvin for the Islanders. We have a Johnny Gaudreau, Shining Stars for Calgary. Very bad, Chris, I know. How you doing? Tyler Seguin, Portrait, Stars. A Young Gun, John Hayden for the Chicago Blackhawks. A Young Gun, Alex DeBrincat for the Chicago Blackhawks. Canvas of Mike Green for the Red Wings. Shining Stars, Alexander Wenberg, Columbus. Dion, Centennial Standouts for the LA Kings. He has a variation, but visible majority gold in jersey. So it looks like a purple one. Okay. Maybe we got the Belleville anyways. Cardboard Connection does say what? 1 in 1,000 packs. So if the Belleville was 1, it's unlikely we're going to get 2, right? We got a Carter Arowney Young Gun for Pittsburgh. We have a portrait Zach Werenski for Columbus. Centennial Standouts Charlie Conacher for the Maple Leafs. UD Canvas Matthew Perreault for the Winnipeg Jets. We have a Upper Deck Young Gun, sorry, John Gillies for Calgary. Centennial Standouts of Daryl Sittler, 10 points. Toronto Maple Leafs. We have a third clear cut. It is of Radek Faksa for the Dallas Stars. Acetate parallel. We have a Charlie McAvoy portrait for the Boston Bruins. Okay, 3 to go. We have a Josh Bailey portrait for the New York Islanders. Shining Stars of Devin Dubnyk for the Wild. We have a UD Canvas Colton Parayko for the Blues. We have a Young Gun Tage Thompson for the Blues. Centennial Standouts of Guy Lafleur for the Habs. Yeah, okay, no, his is red jersey. So, Shining Stars Nicholas Backstrom, Capitals. We have a Young Gun Jack Roslovic for the Winnipeg Jets. Centennial Standouts of Mario Lemieux, Pittsburgh Penguins. We have a clear-cut parallel. It is Jonathan Huberdeau for the Florida Panthers. Acetate. We have a Jacob Slavin portraits for the Hurricanes. We have a Young Gun Evgeny Svechnikov for the Red Wings. We have a UD Young Gun canvas of Will Butcher for the Devils. Portrait of Alexander Nylander for Buffalo. We have a Young Gun of Christian Fisher for the Coyotes. Canvas Jacob Markstrom for the Canucks. We have a Connor McDavid, Shining Stars Red for the Oilers. Centennial Standouts, Dale Hawerchuk for the Jets. We have Anders Bjork, Young Gun for the Boston Bruins. We have a Centennial Standouts of Shea Weber for the Montreal Canadiens. Shining Stars of Taylor Hall for the New Jersey Devils. Sergei Bobrovsky Portrait for Columbus. We have a Johnny Bauer Standout, Centennial Standouts for the Leafs. We have a canvas of Carey Price. And our last pack is a Young Gun Travis Sanheim for the Philadelphia Flyers. So 2 boxes to go, guys. Okay, so we have a Centennial Standout, Corey Perry for the Ducks, a UD exclusive. It's numbered 90 of 100, Oliver Ekman Larson for the Coyotes. We have a Young Gun. It is of Brock Besser for the Canucks. That's the second Besser. So we have a Henrik Lundqvist Centennial Standout for the New York Rangers. Mark Scheifele Shining Stars for the Jets. Portrait of Patrick Maroon for the Oilers. We have a Young Gun, Samuel Morin for the Philadelphia Flyers. Centennial Standout, Brett Hall for the Blues. We have a Young Gun, Robert Haig for the Flyers. And then we have a Centennial Standouts of Mr. Gretzky. Just the regular one. He probably has a few. We have a UD game jersey, Elias Lindholm for the Hurricanes. A portrait of Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. We have Alex Formenton, Young Gun for the Ottawa Senators. Canvas of Mike Hoffman for the Sens. We have a Shining Stars Red of Sidney Crosby. Portrait of Mitch Marner for the Leafs. Shining Stars Braden Holtby for the Capitals. We have a canvas Zach Werenski for the Columbus Blue Jackets. We have a Nathan Walker Young Gun for the Washington Capitals. We have a Young Gun checklist canvas. It is of Clayton Keller and Charlie McAvoy. So Arizona and Boston. So Papa Rick and Papa Rick. So we don't have to random that after because he has both teams. So Henrik Zetterberg, Shining Stars for the Red Wings. Portrait of Jack Eichel for Buffalo. We have a Pat LaFontaine, Centennial Standouts for Buffalo. We have a canvas, Jake Gardner for the Leafs. And a Young Gun of Dennis Gurianov for the Dallas Stars. Okay. One box to go. All right, guys. Okay, last box. Good luck, everyone. We have a Patrick Maroon canvas for the Oilers. We have a Young Gun, Hayden Fleury for the Hurricanes. Centennial Standout, Alex Ovechkin for the Washington Capitals. Jeff Skinner, Shining Stars, Hurricanes. Portrait of Mark Edward Vlasic, Sharks. We have a Rasmus Anderson Young Gun for the Calgary Flames. We have a Yanni Kukkonen Young Gun for the Hurricanes. It's like slow motion. I'm looking at it. It's like, don't know if it's focused or not. Centennial Standouts. Maurice Richard for the Montreal Canadiens. Then we have a Alexander Nylander Young Gun for the Buffalo Sabres. We have a Centennial Standout, Jonathan Taves for the Blackhawks. We have a Franz Nielsen UD game jersey for the Detroit Red Wings. UD portrait, Brett Burns for the Sharks. Shining Stars of Austin Matthews for Toronto. UD canvas, Matt Niskanen, Capitals. Shining Stars red, Victor Arvidsson, Nashville. Centennial Standouts, Joe Sakic. Regular one, Colorado. We have a Young Gun checklist. Nico Hischier and a Brock Besser. So New Jersey and Canucks. So Patty and Yoda Man. That'll be random for you guys after. David Krejci portrait for the Bruins. UD canvas, Brian Rust for Pittsburgh. Shining Stars, Michael Granlund for the Wild. Shea Weber portrait for the Montreal Canadiens. Centennial Standouts, Raymond Bourque, Boston. The Sidney Crosby canvas for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the last pack should be another Young Gun, right? Or no? Yes, Ivan Barbashev. And we got a bonus clear cut. Ivan Barbashev for the Blues. And we have a clear cut superstar, Phil Kessel for the Pittsburgh Penguins. There we go. Okay. So that's our whole case. Obviously, we're going to random the cards first. And then we're going to random the free box to someone. Okay. First one's going to be Montreal and Columbus. Next one is going to be for the Vegas rookie. And next one will be New Jersey and Vancouver. And the last one will be for the free box. So I'm going to have two windows here going, right? So as you see right here, this one was random earlier 3 times. So we're going to continue that one with the Vegas random and the free box random. This is where our team was, so I'm going to change that to the card randoms. So first one is going to be Montreal against Columbus Blue Jackets. Okay, so we do it by 3. So there's the first random. Here's number 2 and number 3. And the winner of that card goes to the Columbus Blue Jackets. So next one's going to be for Vegas. So this is going to go up to 6. Here's the 4th random. Papa Rick on the 4th, the 5th. Mackenzie York. And the 6th and final random for the two card goes to Rocker 02. You win the Vegas rookie. Alex Touche. Alex Tuck, whatever you want to call him. And then the last one is the Young Gun checklist. So we're going to switch again. Well, not the last one. I mean, for the next one. Then the last one will be the box. We got New Jersey Devils and the Vancouver Canucks. We're going to do it 3 times again. There's the first random. Number 2. And number 3. So 3 times it stays. New Jersey gets that. Okay, now the last one and probably the big one. So who's going to win a free box of Upper Deck Series 1? If it's a local, you can come pick it up. No problem. If it's out of towner, you just got to pay for the shipping. That's it. Okay, good luck, guys. So we're going to, the winner after the 9th random right there, okay? So here's number 7, number 7th random, and the first in this Elliot. Here's number 8. Urstinator. And the third and final random after 9 times. And the winner, Skinny 8. Congratulations. Papa Rick's right behind you. Skinny 8 wins a free box of UD1. Congratulations, buddy. All right, guys. I'm out. Let's fill some black diamond breaks. It's been slow. The more they fill, the more I'll be on. I got to get ready for a Boxing Week sale, so I will probably come on when it's really close. I'll still designate Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure. Yeah, it is Big Larry, man. But let's fill these breaks before next week. Remember, everyone, too, I'll be going to the Upper Deck meetings in Orlando, and in January between the 8th and the 11th. One night we will have it will be on my website. Check it out. I'm doing a live break there, and there'll be lots of Upper Deck. We'll be giving lots of giveaways, lots of free prizes for my breaks, or for one break at least. So I'm warning you right now, but pay attention to the website. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. We'll see you guys. I hope it's better on Thursday. Good night, everyone.